Yeah, I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? In 1940, if I was enlisted to fight for the nation, or in 1960, if I had to fight for the rights of my people and lay down my life on the line so my grandkids could live a life that's peaceful, would I be...
What up, Buzz fam? We back on the Beers Bars video. I'm Casey.
Court.
Yo, we got Dave back on the track.
The boy who played the harp, though.
Boy
so
who
we get
played
the
the
video,
harp.
though. So hey, so for those of y'all that don't know, hey, we reacted to this whole entire album. It's it's like a like Magnifique, though. It's like back there right now, though. So if y'all haven't checked it out, hey, check this out. We get the uncut version on the Patreon. Y'all can check it out. All right, and also we have the reactions, of course. But yeah.
100% Buzz fam. Yeah, make sure to go check out the Patreon if you want the uncut version. The cut up version is already over here on YouTube. So if you want our original hearing of this song, you can check it out there. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Without further ado, let's get back into Dave. I'm loving the way he does his videos, right? Like he's so like intricate with it. Like he has all the details and like the uniforms and all that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Super cool. But cheers, Buzz fam. Let's do it.
1940, if I was enlisted to fight for the nation.
Oh, and I'm sipping on a Pizza Shark today out of a Sam Adams glass.
Yeah, and I'm sipping on Stella out of Sammy Adams.
No,
so.
he's a rebel over here. I don't have a Pizza Shark glass.
They could collab one day. It could happen.
Yeah, Pizza Shark's one of our local breweries. The Crooked Crab's the brewery, but Pizza Shark's the beer. Well, let's do it.
In 1960, if I had to fight for the rights of my people and lay down my life on the line so my grandkids could live a life that's peaceful, would I be on that? Would I be front line? That's what I'm thinking. If I was alive in the 1912 and the Titanic and it was sinking, who am I saving? Am I fighting women and children, or am I waiting? I wonder. What would I do in the next generation? Battle of Kabbalah. If they captured me for the sake of my father, would I stand on my honor like Hussein did and then tell them to make me a martyr? Would I get smarter? Forgive my oppressor, stick to the creed. If I got locked inside like Nelson Mandela but never was freed, I see a white man dance to rumba. Ain't studied Patrice Lumumba, but get on the stage and sing like Sumba, like Jaja Jaja Sumba. Fuck it. I wonder, what would I do in the next generation? Would I fight for justice? Is it the reason my mum named me David? How can you be king?
Wow.
Buzz fam, did you guys ever hear, did he ever talk about in an interview or something, like what made him like go down this path? Because it's such a unique kind of like thought process. Like what would I have done in all of these like famous people's like situations?
Yeah, man. Just like, dude, I mean, just like the different war situations or whatever, or, I'm like the Titanic, being, locked up, I'm I'm Nelson Mandela or whatever. And just, man, it's just like, it's pretty unique, like what he's doing though. And then like, I'm tracing it back to, this is like why my mom named me David. Like, I wonder why my mom made me David. It's because I'm a king, and like you have King David, and yeah, man, that's like pretty cool though. It just kind of like makes you wonder though, and it just kind of just like, I'm painting a picture like, hey, look, I'm the chosen one. I could have been any one of those people, but I'm here like right now,
in this generation,
with
doing
this
thing, and I'm using my gift to do X, Y, or Z, and I hope that I'm following in the footsteps of these legends kind of vibe. Like,
exactly.
Would I fight for justice? Is it the reason my mum named me David? How can you be king? How can you be king? Don't speak for the people. Them man try to draw me out and compare like me and these niggas are equal. I'm a black man and this bozo saying my music's socially conscious, while the man them trolling responses. This world's gone totally bonkers. I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? But I'm knowing the answer, cause what am I doing in this generation? Afraid to speak, I don't want to risk in my occupation. We got kids under occupation. Our parents, they wouldn't get that. The people that died for our freedom spoke on justice, couldn't accept that. I talk about the money in all my accounts, so why don't I speak on the West Bank? Remember, growing up prejudiced, the damage 7/7 did. Extremists and terrorists. I was afraid of the Taliban. Can't speak out on illegal settlers, now I'm afraid of a shadow ban. What would I do in the next generation? Critiquing African leaders for selling our country's natural resources to the West for peanuts. If they don't hear, they'll feel us. I question what I'm alive for. And can you say you're alive if you ain't got something you're willing to die for? What am I willing to...
Yeah, man, it's true, man. It's just like, how, like a lot of other countries like around the world, like really took advantage of the situation in Africa. Like you have China, like they're building highways all over the place, but they're like,
Railroads,
here's
all
what
that
you're
kind
gonna
of
do for me. You
Mhm.
know, like France took a portion, you know, of Africa and everything too as well. And
Belgium
like,
used a
yeah.
lot, got a lot of diamonds and stuff out of it,
Yeah,
and
man.
like all the European countries and stuff like that. And we're no better with the
Yeah.
whole slave trade.
Yeah,
And
yeah, definitely.
yeah, so like, I mean, it's really crazy, like just like the generations and all this different stuff that like comes
Mhm.
like. And Dave does a really good job of kind of like painting that picture, and like, and he even like kind of touches on it's like I can't really speak out this much or like this or that because I'm afraid to get shadow banned and all this kind of stuff, because they won't like officially ban him, but they won't like make his content trending or
Yeah.
whatever. And like, I don't know if it's the case or not, but you kind of see that kind of stuff with somebody like a Mike Righteous or a
Yeah,
Low
man. Or like a low key,
Key,
yeah.
or like some of them, right? Like
Mhm.
where like their ability makes you feel like, and the amount of comments and stuff that they get on their videos makes you think that it should be pushed more
Yeah.
by the algorithm,
Exactly.
but for some reason it's not. And so I can see where Dave is coming from that aspect.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Resources to the west for peanuts. If they don't hear, they'll feel us. I question what I'm alive for. And can you say you're alive if you ain't got something you're willing to die for? What am I willing to die for? What am I doing in this generation? I get in my head sometimes. I feel like I'm in despair. That feeling of total powerlessness. I get that sinking feeling that good ain't defeating evil. I put their pain on vinyl, but feel like that shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting people, raising awareness. In all fairness.
See, and I like that he's starting to recognize is like, he's like, yeah, I put it on vinyl. I put these tracks out. I'm starting to talk. I'm trying to raise awareness, like with the black track, right? And like all that kind of stuff. He's like, but I don't feel like I'm moving the needle much. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing what Nelson Mandela did, right? Or I'm not doing what Martin Luther King did, or like some of these others that are out here in history, like making real changes. And so, like, am I really like making a difference, just bringing awareness or this or that? And like, and people like all the time are like, you should use your platform for this or that, or like whatever the case is. And like, it's easy to say that, but like when you are in a position like Dave, right? Like you can kind of like he's saying, you can put that out there, but like, is it actually moving the needle? Is it actually making a difference?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the ones that are making a difference aren't just talking about it.
Like they're out there actually like,
I'm
taking action though, you know,
right.
And it's just like the ones that are really like raising that awareness also, you know, are doing it without cameras on them and everything.
Mhm.
It's like someone else telling the story about, hey, this happened though, you know,
Like a Mother Teresa or whoever. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
That shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting people, raising awareness. In all fairness. Ain't gonna bring Chris back to his parents, but there's no other option. It's a process, gotta stand and protest. Cause they want man silenced, cause they want man dead, or they want man hopeless. In the next generation, I spoke with my ancestors in the night and I showed them. They spoke with tears in their eyes for the brothers they lost and said it was progress. How can it be progress? I asked them, confused, disgusted. They said, David, just so you could fight this, you know how much suffering touched us. And you got a chance, we come from a time and a place where you couldn't get justice. Had to find peace in the fact that we all answer to the one that we trusted. And in our generation, we did do peaceful protests just like you. Burnt buildings just like you. Did boycotts just like you. Sat in a hostel powerless, did feel powerless just like you. And I know that it may sound strange, but we made some change and we're just like you. I know that you question your character. I know that you suffer in silence. I know that it don't feel right when you go to the club in Victoria Island. Cause how can you dance?
And you know what's cool is this one plays into, what was it, 16 chapters, I think it was, when he did with Kano.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like talking about like feeling bad about like having all this money and this and like the guilt and all this kind of stuff, and like not hanging out with his friends because like we're going like partying in Ibiza or this or that, whatever, right? And then Kano kind of flipped it on him. He's like, no, he's like, this is what we do it for. This is like why we're like, he's like, you got to enjoy the moments because with those moments, like, right, like you need to enjoy some of this success and like this and that, because it's not going to last forever and your time is going to be short and it's going to like come to an end or whatever, like, right, and imparting some of that wisdom on him. But at the same time, you can realize like, yeah, you should be spending some of your time for good and this and that.
Yeah, man, it's just got to be a balance there though, you know, that's what, you know.
Yep.
In a club, there's 100 people begging outside it. I know the sins of your father. I know that you're desperate to fight them, so step in your purpose. Speak for your people, share your secrets, expose your emotions. You might not see, but there's people that need it, never demand it. And if God can grant it, manifest it and receive it. Your name is David, and that covenant's sacred. You got a promise, so keep it, deep it. That man talking the thing, but I bleed it. Man wanna speak on the scene, but I've seen it. Tried in the fire, but I get some anointed. Kano passed me the torch, I received it. God told me I'm the one, I believed it. Shout hollow man, cause he helped me achieve it. I'm the youngest of my brothers. Father, he's the burden on our mothers. Give these niggas money.
I love the way he plays that, like that hollow man thing, right? Like the invisible man, because he sees it, like because he's there. He's always been there. Like he's invisible, but he's there. Like that's just too smooth, bro.
I get some anointed. Kano passed me the torch, I received it. God told me I'm the one, I believed it. Shout hollow man, cause he helped me achieve it. I'm the youngest of my brothers.
And I don't know if he means hollow man. It's like shout out hollow man because he helped me achieve it. And like, but I don't know if there's another artist that is called Hollow Man or whatever.
I don't know, like it could be though, you know, or you know, I mean, it could probably be like a combination of both, or maybe or whatever, or you know,
and he caught that torch from Kano over here.
God told me I'm the one, I believed it. Shout hollow man, cause he helped me achieve it. I'm the youngest of my brothers. Father, he's the burden on our mothers. Give these niggas money, see their colors. Don't mix me with them, I'm not the one. Grind and miss the summer when it comes. I'm Abraham, I sacrificed the son. Where I'm from, they sacrifice the son. Hold up, I ain't finished, I ain't done. My ancestors told me that my life is prophecy.
See, and he's where I'm from. We sacrifice a son, like his brother, right? I think he is what he means, because like everyone, like probably in his ends, like had like one of the brothers or one of the siblings or whatever goes to jail or does this or passes away or whatever the case is. Like where I'm from, we sacrifice a son, like
man,
for someone to make it out.
Though, and it's like I like how I'm tied that back to like Abraham and everything, like how he was gonna sacrifice his son, you know, Isaac, though, you know, but it's just like God stopped him, though, you know. He was just like, hey, I just want to test you to see, like, you know, like how much you were obeying, you know,
how much
my command and everything, though, you know. But crazy, man,
for sure.
And it's not just me, it's a whole generation of people gradually making change. They ain't a greater task. Shift that, make a name, make a start. They'll know what they're facing when they ask. With the will of David in my heart, the story of the boy who played the harp.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, Buzz fam, if you haven't seen our full album reaction, you got to go check that out because this album was super dope. And if you don't know, we're going to the show when he comes out here. In
so
May, I think it is. April or May?
April 18th. Yes.
Yeah, we have a few different shows that are coming up, Buzz fam. So make sure you guys are letting us know if you're going to the DC shows out here and what's coming out, because we're trying to go see it. We went and saw Sims not too long ago.
Definitely.
That was super impressive. We went and saw Hannah Mankind a couple nights ago. It's been a good couple years of going to catch some pretty awesome concerts. And you guys put us on to a lot of the artists that we've been checking out.
Definitely.
If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button.
We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.